Welcome back to Pisobilities. This is your host, Armand Bengco of the Colaiko Foundation. Our episode is about getting rich and getting rich quick through real estate investing. And we are still joined by Trace Trajano. Trace, can you do the honor of introducing your mentees, your students?
Yes. We have Grace Paxson, and Grace is a real estate investor. Among other things, she is a perennial entrepreneur.
All right.
And then Rose Bistan is a stay-at-home wife. Okay, and now a full-time real estate investor as well.
A real estate investor as well. Unahin ko muna si Ma'am Rose. Ma'am Rose, what got you into real estate investing? Or where did you first learn about Trace Trajano doing seminars? I suppose nakita nyo or nag-attend kayo ng seminar ni Trace?
Yes, sir. Last year kasi, nag-conduct siya ng first ever na Think Rich Quick seminar niya. That was March 2010.
March 2010, so 1 year na. So after 1 year, after you attended a year ago nung seminar, nasilaw kayo sa Think Rich Quick. Let's admit it. Kaya ko naman ito kinausap dahil din dun eh. When you saw how did you learn about the seminar? Para naman alam ni Trace if it
Through
was
the
effective.
emails, I received emails kasi from Bo Sanchez. I'm a
okay,
member
right.
of his Kerigma family.
Right.
Through emails niya.
And
And
when
then
you
I
attended, was it a 1-hour seminar? Half-day seminar?
No, it's a whole day seminar.
Full-day seminar. Okay, and
I think 1 day is not enough because
Right.
ang dami niyang mga informations na binigay sa amin.
Right.
He bombarded that with a lot of
That's how generous Mr.
information.
Trajano is. The
Yes.
first time I met him, ganun din eh. Parang nag-seminar din ako bigla. Pero ang maganda sa seminar kasi, there's a structure, Trace.
Right.
In the seminars that you do, hindi lang man yan basta Trace Trajano doing a song and dance number,
Right,
di ba?
right.
There's a structure that you follow. And you got into it, you got interested.
Yes.
Right on the next day ba, you were saying off the air, si Ma'am Rose, expert or can be a resource for how to look for the deals.
Right.
On the next day ba, lumayag ka kagad, naghanap ng lupa? Anong
Di pa naman. Actually, I joined the TRQ challenge.
TRQ challenge?
And
Apprentice
that was,
challenge.
Quickly, what is this TRQ
The
challenge,
apprentice.
Trace?
Yeah,
Apprentice
so
siya.
si Donald Trump, meron siyang The Apprentice,
The Apprentice,
right?
yes.
So ako naman, being world-class Pinoy, I
Of course.
invented a challenge
Right.
better than Donald Trump's The Apprentice.
Right,
Okay. Kasi I'm frustrated because when people read my book, Think Rich Quick, some of them, they don't implement what I teach them.
Right,
You know, life gets in the way, they become
Right.
busy, o yung anak ko nag-aaral, you know,
Right.
I have a full-time job. They have all these excuses. So I decided to invent a way para ma-implement nila yung tinuturo ko, and
Put into action.
that's where the Apprentice Challenge came in. I actually give them properties to sell. I teach them over the next 12 weeks how to implement what I taught them in the Think Rich Quick seminar.
So, hindi natapos in one seminar. You came back
Yes.
in 12 weeks,
Yes.
being mentored by Trace.
Yes, I joined after the Apprentice Challenge, he opened a mentoring class.
Okay.
So I joined since I
Ano yun?
really got
Araw-araw
into-
pumupunta kayo? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
Bali, meron lang kaming monthly, meron kaming webinar.
Right.
Yun. Tapos may local coach kami.
May local
Yes.
coach.
Because that time, Trace is in the US. So, meron lang siyang local coach dito na nag-a-assist sa aming mga students.
Okay. Punta muna ako kay Miss Grace. Miss Grace, you also learned about this new approach or different approach in real estate investing through Trace Trajano, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Through a seminar.
Yes, sir.
Also in the same period?
Yeah, same period. Because Trace is to his third this coming March, right?
Right. Third
So
seminar.
we were the first ones. Rose and I were together, and I also did the Apprentice Challenge on a different group. We're not group mates.
So maraming, a lot took up the challenge.
Yeah, about 50 people.
50 people.
Right.
And how was the success rate? If you do sa 50 na yun, were there at least more than 5 who followed the system and made the deals?
Yeah, well, let me just tell you this. Those who followed the system and implemented what I taught them, they made money.
They made money.
That's right.
Grace, can you share your experience in making money Because hindi ko na sasabihin dito yung exact figures of the money that you made. Sabihin na lang natin,
Good, that's good.
she is the first millionaire student of Trace Trajano.
No, actually, I already have a lot of millionaire students prior to
Prior to
Grace, but
Grace.
Grace is the fastest.
The fastest.
She became a millionaire, real estate millionaire in just 5 months.
Of course, yung pagka-introduce mo sa kanya, before, or even up to now, this is not the only thing that you're doing, Miss
Yes.
Grace.
Yes.
But can you say, from the many things that you are into, this is the, as Trace said, the fastest that earned you $1 million?
Yes.
How did it go in
Yes,
quickly?
because first I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into medical distribution. So prior to getting a contract, I always have to talk to doctors to get a contract. So it takes time for me to earn really. So but that's rewarding also. But here in real estate, it really just took me 5 months.
5 months.
5 months. Yes, after implementing all the extreme marketing that Mr. Trajano told
So,
us.
hindi lang to, you just give them property. You also teach them yung binanggit niya, extreme marketing. What is this extreme marketing? Not to preempt the seminars that you will be doing, but what is this in a nutshell?
Yeah, well, here's what is not extreme marketing, which is what real estate agents and real estate investors usually do. Diba? What I call lazy dog marketing, which is they put a sign in the front yard
Right.
of the property kung meron mang sign, or they put the property in the multiple listing service.
Yes.
And that's their marketing.
Right.
Okay?
Ngayon, meron
And-
silang different approach. They bombard me with text blast.
Okay, text blast.
For pre-selling.
And then of course pumunta sila sa mall, then they pass out
Right.
flyers, you know.
Right. That's also part of a lazy dog
yeah,
approach. Eh, no?
praying and hoping that one of those people
Right.
out of 1,000 will be a buyer. Okay?
Right.
Hindi siya targeted marketing. So what I teach my students is yung extreme marketing, which is you identify your target buyer, you have a compelling message for that buyer, so that buyer will contact you, and then you expose it in multiple media multiple times.
Right.
So hindi ka lang satisfied sa flyer, hindi ka lang satisfied sa calling people. You do as many things as you can to create massive exposure for the property. And when you create massive exposure, just like, you know, Grace will tell you later on, you know, she was able to sell properties really, really quickly because of that.
Bago yung kay Ma'am Grace, ano yung mga unang hurdle o paghihirap na kailangan yung harapin? Were there rejections or finding the deals? Ano
yes,
ba ang
fine.
first step? Finding a property?
Actually, yung first step, learning your market.
Was it
Learn
difficult to do the first step to learn
Yes.
the market? For our audience who are interested and probably texting already asking where the seminar is, sa inyo, ano ba yung mga masasabi nyo sa kanila na una nilang haharapin na balakid?
Siyempre, hindi naman ganun kadali maghanap din ng buyer ng property. So, you really have to do your very best, especially the extreme marketing or leverage on other people to market your property.
Ano yung una yung ginawa after the seminar?
After the seminar, bali naghanap ako ng properties na pwede kong bilhin with no money down.
Kayo,
That's what
you also
third
use that
place
approach?
feature.
Wala kayong perang nilabas una
Yeah.
to buy a property?
Wala.
So, saan ho kayo una naghanap?
Actually, doon lang sa I live in Las Piñas, so doon lang muna sa area namin sa Las Piñas.
So, lumabas kayo ng bahay, nagsuot kayo sombrero, tinanong yung mga bahay, binibenta ka ba? Paano mo kayo ginawa?
Hindi naman, nagkataon, since it's also word of mouth marketing. My friend learned that I'm into real estate investing. So she has a property that she wants to sell. So she approached me when she learned that I'm into real estate investing. So yun. Tapos yung
So meron ka ng property ibebenta, Ma'am Rose. Eh yung buyer,
the buyer, I leverage on other people.
ano pong ibig sabihin yun ng leverage?
Good thing, there's another TRQ seminar that Sir Trace conducted. So, meron siyang challenge na binigay doon sa mga students, yung mga nag-join sa Apprentice Challenge. So, I approached them na I have a property that they can sell also.
Doon nyo rin nakuha
No,
Doon sa mga...
doon sa isa sa mga students doon.
How many deals have you made? If pwede ko pong... Hindi ko tatanungin kung magkano. Ilan na po ang property na benta nyo na? Yung na kompleto. The complete cycle of looking for the property, talking to the property owner, agreeing to a price, and able to sell it, and mula, nakuha niyo yun. Ilan yung na-complete yung transaction?
Actually, ang nakumpleto ko pa lang na transaction is isa pa lang, but now I'm into my 2 other deals na
hindi to nasa
pinaprocess
umpisa pa lang,
ngayon.
it's in
in
the
the
negotiation
price,
stage
yes,
na. Ma'am Grace, sa inyo, masyado kayong binibida, the quickest nagka-million. What was the first thing you did after the seminar?
After the seminar, I also bought the Sunday newspaper.
Okay.
Because that's the first big acquisition. So, nagtingin ng properties, nag-familiarize, like kahit na you're not buying, yung familiarization mo with the area, kung ano yung area na gusto ko.
That's part of learning your
That's
market.
part of the learning your market. So
you just concentrated in one area at first?
No, actually, when you're starting, you'll just get anything that comes to you.
Right.
Also, I stopped telling people that I'm a pharmacist. I have this business.
Okay.
Yes, I stopped telling that, and I started telling people that I'm a real estate investor.
Yeah.
I buy and sell property. So, to every party, every wake, everywhere.
Every social gathering.
Every social gathering that I go to, I start telling them that if you know a property who's like selling, or if you know someone who's selling their property, give me a name, I'll give you referral fees and all that. So that's how we started.
So you also share the bounty to get the deals,
of course, yes,
to get the deals.
Yes.
And
So
what
that
was your
people
first
will
deal?
My first deal was 6 townhouses. We got it from a company. One of Trace's students also approached me if I want to be a partner. So from there, we got the property, and then
How much was that property?
property was like 11.7.
11.7.
Yes, and we just
But it's-
needed to.
But it's worth.
But it's worth 24 million.
You bought it for 11.
0.7.
The market value is 24.
Yes.
And how much did you sell it for?
18 million.